Hey team, how are you? It's Pastor Tony here, and it's been a long time since we've done a video together. You know, lots of things have happened. The summer has gone by. Um, Crops have been in. We're seeing farming. We're seeing flowers. We're seeing cattle. We're seeing pigs. We're seeing all that kind of stuff. And right now in my yard, it's greener than it's been in a while because we had a rain, a week or so ago. We even had about an inch and a half, and that was great. Um, so I'm here in front of the greenhouse. You've heard us talk about the greenhouse. Kim and a various bunch of others have really done a great job in getting it to this point. So Dave, if you can just kind of walk with me in here just a little bit, you can kind of see what we've done and what still needs to be done. And it kind of reminds me of our own lives, right? It takes a lot of patience and endurance to get through a project, let alone to live life in the way that God's called us to live life. So you can see there's polycarbonate in most of the places. There are places for a vent yet, a power vent. We don't have the polycarbonate on the east walls yet because we're kind of saving that for the last minute when we can close it all up when it's time to. We've got a few more things that we need to do. So Dave, if you can kind of pan in here and look at the short walls, still need to put a insulation in and then the boards on top of that to kind of pretty it up a little bit. And there's some other finer things to do in a finished sense. But you know, I'm reminded in James 5, verse 7 and 8, and it says this: Dear brothers and sisters, be patient as you wait for the Lord's return. Consider the farmers who patiently wait for rains in the fall and in the spring. They eagerly look for the valuable harvest to ripen. You too must be patient. Take courage, for the coming of the Lord is near. So, folks, this is all about our daily walk, the lifetime that we've spent, the lifetime that we spent serving. And we get impatient in our natural selves. I know I do. I get extremely impatient. I think we ought to be able to do 10 times more in a 3-month period and not think that we can accomplish enough in a 10-year period. But remember, in prophecy, there were things in the Old Testament that were first brought to light as recorded and then didn't happen for 400, 500 years. So patience is a thing that we are called to. And a lot of times we forget that. I know in the daily routine, it's hard to keep that top of mind. So that's what this next week is about. This weekend, we'll be talking about patience, and it's the final installment in our James series. And following that, we're going to take a dive in September in regards to leadership. Who's the head of the church? Jesus. Who are the servants in the church? The elders, the deacons, those who work as such, not just the men, but also the gals who are gifted too. So don't get mixed up in all of that. He said, she said stuff. It's what God has called you to do. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to talk about how it all coalesces together within the life of Open Range and what that means in regards to mission going forward. So patience and endurance, folks, it's what we're called to do. Hey, this is Pastor Tony. See you this weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.